welcome to the 4th annual VRSC Scholarship Dinner. I mean, wow, I look out here and there's a lot of people here tonight. It's certainly the largest crowd that we have ever had at this event. Yeah, whoop! It always amazes me as I learn more about our history with our veterans on this campus that some things just don't change. For example, this is out of the Brownsville Herald. Students at the Agricultural and Mechanical College, now in military service on the border. A large number of students from the college went to the border early in the season, some of them as commissioned officers. These boys represent some of the best students in the college and will welcome the opportunity to return and complete their work and graduate. That's from 29 August 1916. Yeah, some things just don't change. As we sit here tonight, we have 35 students in the National Guard and Reserve that were activated for service. Most of them are on the border. And they too represent some of the best students, and they look forward to returning to Aggie land to complete their classes, graduate, and move on to that next career. The bottom line here, the story, is that for decades, over a century, our Aggie students who served while they were here in school or before they, or after they left, their path as a veteran or military student is very unique. It's very different. And to our donors in the room tonight who understand how and why these students are different, we are immensely thankful that you're motivated to make a positive difference in their lives.
Being a veteran myself, I got to tell you, these are the kind of events I would love to attend every single day. You know, if I'm having a bad day, an easy remedy is walk down to the Veterans Resource Center and spend some time talking to veterans. And I come back and it's just a refreshing experience all the way around, and it makes you appreciate the fact that these men and women who have served our country are getting a great opportunity to come to Texas A&M University, a school rich in its military tradition, and getting a chance to carry that legacy forward. I want to start off with a quote. It's one of my favorites of all time, from one of my favorite presidents of all time, and it goes like this: "Some people live an entire lifetime and wonder if they've ever made a difference in the world. A veteran doesn't have that problem. Veterans know better than anyone else the price of freedom, for they've suffered the scars of war. We can offer them no better tribute than to protect what they have won for us." And that's what we do at the Veterans Resource Center every single day. We honor those veterans and the services they've made to our country and its citizens. And I can think of no better person to lead that organization than Jerry Smith.
And I'm so grateful to have received this financial blessing. Not only has the veteran community here helped me a lot in my transition from going to a military academy to a normal college, but it has been such a financial blessing as well. It has helped me achieve some of the educational goals I had for myself. So most recently, I was able to, without hesitation, sign up for an engineering certificate class to get an engineering certificate that I can now put on my resume and hopefully be a little bit more competitive in the job market. And this upcoming summer, I have an internship with the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission in Arlington, Texas. I'm not from Arlington, so I'm gonna have to find an apartment there. So this is helping me offset the cost of housing. I don't quite know what I want to do yet after I graduate, but seeing my parents and growing up in a military family, it's just still my dream to get to live and work in different places and hopefully go overseas sometime. So I hope to continue to serve the military, but on the civilian side as an operations research analyst or a program analyst, possibly for the Air or Space Force. So can't wait to see what God has in store for me. So thank you so much again for this opportunity.
All right, so I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Howdy. So Jerry invited me to talk today, and the first thing I told him was, you know I'm an aerospace engineer, right? We're not really known for talking. We're used to known for math and statistics and whatnot. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to talk about my life. I don't usually do it, but just bear with me. So when I was younger, I'm originally from Middletown, Indiana. It's about a mile wide and a mile long. 20 minutes right outside of Anderson, 20 minutes right outside of Ball State in Muncie. When I was younger, the GM plants and everything around in the area started to shut down. Parents lost their job. Community started going downhill. If you ever seen the movie, the Hillbilly Elegy, it's kind of a copy of that. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place deciding what I wanted to do. I saw the writing on the wall and noticed my sister would not be able to go to college. So I decided to join the military, and I went in and talked to the recruiters. Decided to join the Army. I still wanted to do something cool, so I decided to do infantry. My mom told me, do not choose a combat arms job. So I told her I was a geospatial engineer. She went down to Fort Benning, watched me graduate, and hugged me and then slapped me. She found out real quick what I chose. Instead of leaving the Midwest, they stationed me in Fort Riley, Kansas. I spent 5 years there. I got deployed to Iraq. We got stationed or deployed to Kuwait, then Iraq as a QRF force, the Quick Reaction Force. That right there, I got promoted like Jerry mentioned. I was put in charge of a squad of 5 people. It was at that moment I knew that money is not really what leads you to happiness. You take care of the men under you, just like the men above me took care of me. And it's that community that really helps you grow. Once I got back from deployment, decided to marry my wife, and found out that the infantry life, a wife, and future kids really was not a life I wanted to pursue. So I decided to get out, move down to Texas, kind of stay away from Indiana, away from all the bad news. And by absolute dumb luck, I ended up in this amazing place with everybody here that has given us so much. I got introduced to a veteran, Morgan Wood. He introduced me to the VALID program located at the VeteranResource and Support Center. He was an Apache pilot, so he also introduced me into the undergraduate program, what I'm doing right now. Once I was in the VALID program, I really learned what y'all had to offer. The money is great. I got my ring from y'all. Thank you so much. You're putting my daughter through daycare, which is expensive. It's so expensive. But more importantly, it's provided a community for me to land in.